Okay, so I'm not gonna debate whether or not depression is real, but what I do know is there are ways you can avoid getting it. Now, we live amongst the age where there's new clinical treatments for things that is mostly dealt mentally. But we take pills and all these crazy stuff that is super unnecessary. So the way I found to stay out of depression is we're different than what people would mostly recommend these days. The only thing I would probably even remotely agree to is talking to someone, psychiatrist or whatever the case may be, but I have a different way of thinking like that. I would mostly recommend talking to family, friends, a close friend, or talk to God. Because in the Bible, it teaches us to have joy in everything we do. I believe it's in James when it says to always rejoice. So we tend to look at the things that is displeasing to us. We focus on things that we can't control, and we reflect on memories that hurts us the most, which drives us to depression. We focus more on lack than what we have, and this causes the clinical depression, as they call it, to become worsening, and it bests us. So practicing gratitude, talking to our friends, family, this would help. But the one thing that I found to keep me in strength is praying and talking to God himself. Because as you pray, the first thing you do is thank him. So when you begin to thank him for all these things that you have, not what you don't have, because you actually need it, it gives you that sense of gratefulness. You realize that there are all these other things you could be thankful for, but your brain is solely focused on the negativity and the bad things that's happening in your life. So trying to stop focusing on this bad habit of focusing on the bad things can highly, immensely have a more positive effect on you than this depression. I've seen people cut their hands and do these things to hurt them, which I don't understand why they would try to hurt themselves. When they're a human being, a being full of love. You have to learn to give yourself love first before you can give it to others. So you're trying to hurt yourself, it can not only affect you, but it can affect the people around you, the people you cooperate with. It's a matter of how do you see things? What is your perspective on life? You know what I'm saying? Why do you live? Why do you choose to survive? So getting a purpose, getting an understanding of your life in its own can truly help you. Why did God put you here? What is the thing that you can do? Only you can do that no one else can. What is something that drives you to live? And I've thought about this too, and some would even say thinking about it gives you depression, but it takes time to recognize, to visualize what you're really pleased in doing. Spending the quiet time alone can really help you figure out what is your path in life. And social media is a big hindrance to that. Social media persuades people to take the big risks so they can look like the rest of the people online who they think are perfect when they're truly not. They fall in love with the product and not the process. They love what they see, but they don't love what the person went through to get there. And anything that is worth doing in life is not easy. You first have to take this step, put that initiative, and then you have to see through it. And the only way you're gonna see through it is if you really want the progress of it. Enjoy the process. because you know what the process is where the process is gonna take you, and that's gonna give you a sense of purpose because you know why you're doing what you're doing. You know why you persevere through what you're doing. That's why some people say that you literally gotta be almost crazy, damn near crazy, to believe you can do something. Because no matter what you go through, you're gonna still keep going. If you really love the job you're going to, and your car broke down, or your car ran out of gas, or your car tire is blown, and you can't get to work, if somebody who really loves their job, they're gonna hop on the bus, hop on the train, whatever they gotta do to get there. But a person who hates their job, soon as they jump in the car and realize the car ain't starting, yep, I'm gonna call out of work today, because you're not really yearning for it. You get me? So going through life doing things that you're not yearning for, where you have no feelings for, it's gonna hurt you more than it's gonna give you whatever you're getting from it. If you think the pay is worth it, when money isn't everything, you know. So we fall in the habit of doing things to please others too, not only ourselves. We do things that's not really pleasing for us, but we're doing it for other people, and that's also one of the most greatest hindrance also, because you can you could want to become a doctor, you could want to become a lawyer, but then you're going to be pressurized into doing it because of a family member, you know, your mom, your dad. See, it doesn't matter who wants you to do what. What do you want to do is the question. Why do you want to do it? It's a deeper purpose in the meaning. So figuring this out can be a bit stressful, because you got to think past what people want you to do, what people expect of you, and what you've been told your whole life. And I found that to be quiet in a moment and really think on this. Help yourself. You gotta help yourself. Give yourself the time to process things. What do you like doing? What do you enjoy doing? What is your passion? What are your influences? What really gives you a drive? What makes you back down from opportunities? Understanding yourself is a key to unlocking your purpose. Asking yourself these questions. Why would God put me here? Why did he put me here? Some people might say it's just to be successful, but God didn't put us here for ourselves. Whatever your purpose is linked with other people. To help people, to save people, or to just prove to people that anything is possible. Focusing on what other people want you to do is not the way to go. It doesn't matter who it is. You gotta continue to pursue your dreams, your goals. Set small goals and every day try to get it, try to accomplish it. Just little small goals in your day that you're gonna say, this is a non-negotiable. This is no excuses. I gotta get this done. How do you feel about that goal? Then continue adding goals to your list with no distractions. And it's gonna lead you down to a certain stage where you're gonna be like, okay, so this is the main drive for me to complete these goals. Is it because I just like setting goals, or because I actually like the goals that I'm setting? And then you're soon going to start writing down goals that you actually should be setting, because it's linked to your purpose. Now once you do that, you're this closer to finding what your purpose is, because you like doing it. Your purpose is always linked to your passion. So find your passion. How can this passion help others? And that's your purpose. See, depression is mostly a mental thing, but it can also be physical. You know, you could think of yourself as less than, which you probably just full of shame. Maybe you have no confidence in yourself. Maybe it's things you could fix, but you choose to mentalize it, make it psychological, when you could fix it If you think you're too weak, if you look scrawny, if you don't, these are things you can fix. All right. So if you can fix a problem, just fix it. Set a goal to fix what your issue is. Whatever is hindering you in life to make you become or feel depressed, set a goal to fix it. And if you can't, if you've mapped out everything you could do to fix it, but you can't fix it, why worry about it? It's there, you know what I mean? This problem is a problem for you. But if you can't fix it, why worry about it? Focus on the things that you can fix. Not worrying about the things that you can't. And that's the greatest key for not feeling depressed. Fix it if you can. Damn it if you don't.